Hey, everybody, and welcome to Eureka lesson 25 in Module 4. Our learning target for today is I can divide a whole number by a unit fraction. So today we're going to be starting with a whole number such as 2, 3, 4, or 5, and we're going to be dividing it by a fraction. And this is different from things that we've done in the past, but we're going to use a tape diagram to help us out. So the materials that you will need for today are your green math notebook for taking notes if you see it on my screen. And on your screen, please make sure that it goes down into your notebook. And you're also going to need your Eureka problem set and a Post-it in order to do your exit ticket. Let's jump right in and let's take a look at problem number 1. This looks very similar to something that we've done in the past. The problem says, Jenny buys 2 pounds of pecans. So let's keep that in our mind. In every problem that we see for the next few problems, she has 2 pounds. If Jenny puts 2 pounds in each bag, how many bags can she make? So what I'm doing here is I'm actually starting with a tape diagram of the bags that she has. Of the pounds that she has. And what I'm doing is I'm actually just going to draw, this is 2 pounds worth. And my bracket says 2 pounds. And I want to put 2 pounds of this into a bag. And it's all going to go into one bag. And so what I'm doing is I'm starting with 2 pounds of pecans and I'm dividing it by 2 pounds. And my answer is just going to be one bag. 2 pounds go into a 2 pound bag one time. So that's my division sentence. My 2 pounds of pecans divided by the number of pounds in each bag equals one bag. So let's take what we know about that and let's move on to a new problem. Problem 2, she still has 2 pounds. So I'm going to redraw my 2 pound tape diagram. Please do this with me and pause if you need to. This is 2 pounds. And it says now, this is different. She puts 1 pound in each bag. So I know that inside 2 pounds, I've got this line here, and here's 1, and here's 1. So I can visually see that she's actually putting this into 2 different bags. And the division sentence that we would write for this is 2 pounds of pecans divided by 1 pound per bag equals 2, because 1 can go into 2 times. Now, this may seem pretty basic, but let's go ahead and let's apply this to a different set of numbers. She still has, and I'll change up our color, she still has she has 2 pounds of pecans, and so I'm going to draw another tape diagram, and I'm going to label it, and I'll label it as LBs this time. Now it's different because it says that she puts half a pound in each bag. Now how many bags can she make? Again, I'm going to visually solve this problem. 2 pounds can be split into 1 and 1, and I need to split each of these ones in half to find my half pound. And so I know that here I've got half, 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 and half. And my division sentence is going to be 2 pounds of pecans divided by half a pound each equals 1, 2, 3, 4 different bags. So I can prove that 2 divided by 1/2 equals 4. And I'm not really sure about that because this is very new to me. So I'm actually going to check my work. I have 1/2, 1/2, 1/2, 1/2. So I'm going to check my work by doing 4 times 1/2, and it should equal 2. 4 times 1/2 equals 4 halves, and 4 divided by 2 equals 2. So my math checks out. I have just proven that 2 divided by 1/2 equals 4 because 1/2 can go into 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Let's go ahead and apply this to a few more. Now, Jenny still has 2 pounds of pecans. So before I do anything else, I am going to draw my tape diagram of my 2 pounds, 2 lbs. This time it says she puts 1/3 of a pound in each bag. I'm going to draw my tape diagram. I've got 1 pound here and 1 pound here. Now I need to split each pound up into 1/3 of a pound. So I'll make my dotted line here, dotted line here. This is 1/3 of a pound, 1/3, and 1/3. I know that because right here I have 1 pound. Let's do the same on this side. 1/3, 1/3, and 1/3. Here I have 2 pounds. And when I add these up, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different bags. So 2 pounds of pecans divided by 1/3 pound bags equals, we said, 6 bags. Let's check our work. 6 of these times 1/3 should equal 2. Let's see. 6/3 and 6 divided by 3 is in fact 2. So my math checks out. I'm starting to notice a pattern for what happens when I divide a number by a fraction. Let's apply this to just one more of Jenny's pecan bags and see if we can start to make a little bit more sense of this. Again, she still has a 2 pound bag of pecans. At this point, you should have 5 tape diagrams drawn. So go back, make sure that this one here is your 5th one, because I'm on problem E. If she puts 1/4 of a pound in each bag, how many bags can she make? Well, I'm going to split it into 1 pound and 1 pound. Now I need to split these bags into 4 equal pieces. And I'll label them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My 2 pounds of pecan divided by 1/4 equals 8 bags. And I'm going to check my work. I'm going to multiply 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 1/4 equals 8/4, which still equals 2. So far, I'm looking pretty good. Let's move on to a new problem. You are going to solve this problem with your team. This is a totally new problem. Tien wants to cut 1/4 foot lengths from a board that is 5 feet long. How many boards can he cut? See if you can solve this with your team. Keep watching if you need a little nudge. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my tape diagram of 5 feet long. I'll try. There we go. 5 feet long. Make sure that you draw this nice and long on your paper. And that's 5 feet. For me, the easiest thing to do is split it up into chunks of 1 foot first. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 feet. And it says that each one is a 1/4 foot or 1/4 of a foot. So I need to split up each foot into 4 different pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then do that there. You should be doing this if you haven't yet, but I'm going to go nice and quick because I'm going to assume that you've already done this. Okay, now I have 5 feet and I'm dividing it by 1/4 foot lengths. And I need to see, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. My answer is 20. Here is your exit ticket for today. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to see these 2 problems. Do them on a Post-it and go ahead and stick them up on the board. Number 1, 3 divided by 1/3. Please draw a tape diagram. B, 3 divided by 1/4. Please draw a tape diagram.